Welcome. This is 95.1 KNVC, Carson City, Minden, Gardnerville, your community radio station. And it's time right now for Carson Rural Communities Update. And this is your host, CJ Gilder, along with co-host Laura Templeton. Hey, Laura, how's it going?
Hey, it's going great. And I got to give a big shout out to Uncle Tamale for giving us another great song to come in on. That was,
he plays some really good stuff, doesn't he?
He does.
I love coming into town to hear that music. I really do. When I'm in the car, it's probably my favorite radio station.
It really is. So it's a pleasure to be here and be part of it.
Oh, good. So our guest is running a little bit late, so I thought I would switch this around a little bit.
Yay.
So one of the things I wanted to say is that Story County sent me an email to tell me that there is a phone scam going around.
Oh.
As if we don't have enough, right?
Right.
And this one, they are impersonating the sheriffs and the sheriff's deputies.
That's not fun.
And they're trying to get personal information from you. So you can either choose to hang up or indulge in your sense of humor to pass their time, but don't give them any personal information.
Yes.
If you have any questions about that, you know what I would do? I would hang up the phone, call the sheriff's office yourself.
Real sheriff, yes.
Yes, just call them yourself. Pretty much everybody in the area knows the Story County Sheriff's Office, so I would say definitely do that. But if you want to give the I would say perpetrators a hard time, knock yourself out. I would say.
Out. Start out by saying, "I'm Ben Cartwright."
Yeah, exactly. And so while we're waiting on our guests to come in, I don't think you were aware. I don't think you lived in Dayton at the time, but the old Dayton Depot had caught fire due to arson several years ago. I think as far back as 2020. I might be wrong on the year, but it was a total loss.
Oh, that's terrible.
But good news.
Okay.
Materials are now arriving for them to rebuild the depot.
All right.
Yes, so
awesome.
We're all excited about that.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest news that's been going on in the area lately. And so I'm looking forward to it.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the Dayton Farmers Market.
Okay.
It is officially running around every single Thursday from, I think, 3:30 to 6:30.
Excellent. So that's today, for instance? Yes. All right. Yeah.
So every Thursday.
All right.
And it's official, and you should go and have some fun and
I will
enjoy it. So
okay, I would like to, while you're welcoming our guest, I'm going to thank our underwriter, which is the Nevada Rural Communities, RSVP. They are a nonprofit AmeriCorps program that provides free life-saving support for older adults, veterans, and individuals with disabilities. The Nevada Rural Communities RSVP invites one and all to the Family 4th of July celebration on the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence at Eagle Valley Golf Course, with dinner, family activities, and a fireworks spectacular. Now, we're going to have an interview with the current executive director of this organization. You will be amazed at how much good work this organization does for our community. And so I'm very happy to have them as underwriters of our show. I'm honored, actually, to have them as underwriters of our show. So I hope everybody gives them the love that they deserve. And guess what?
We have a guest.
Yay!
Sarina made it.
Yay!
So Laura's going to read some information that Sarina provided me before she got here, but she was running late. So we just switched things around. That's okay.
Yeah,
we're flexible.
That is the magic of live radio.
Yes.
Yes.
And so go ahead and read all the wonderful things about what she's going to be talking about.
Yes. Well, first of all, let's meet Sarina. Sarina Nez. Yes, she's a citizen of the Washoe tribe of Nevada and California, great-granddaughter of Lizzie John and Henry Moses Rupert. She is the granddaughter of Sybil Burt and Harold Rupert and the daughter of Kenneth Rupert. She is a descendant of the Fallon Paiute Shoshone tribe, this is an amazing family tree, great-granddaughter of Rose Douglas and Willie Dixon, and granddaughter of Nina Dixon and Raymond Allen. Born and raised in Carson City, Nevada, graduated from Carson High in 1988. Congratulations. We've been celebrating the last day of school for last couple of weeks. In 2006, Sarina earned 2 associate degrees from Western Nevada College and worked for the state of Nevada for more than 15 years. Began her state service at the Department of Employment, Training, and Rehabilitation in 2016. In 2021, moved to Department of Corrections. Then joined Office of Governor Sisolak when she met Director Montooth, and then in 2022 fulfilled a long-time desire to work for the Department of Native American Affairs, formerly the Nevada Indian Commission, and you are currently the managing analyst there.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, that is fantastic.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Grateful for my career.
Oh, you've done a lot already. So, maybe we should talk about the powwow first and then talk about the Stewart School Museum. Let's talk about the powwow because, folks, the powwow starts. Does it start tomorrow?
It starts.
Friday?
Well, tomorrow, that is tomorrow, isn't it? Yes.
So it starts tomorrow.
Yes.
It's a 3-day event, and it's an annual Stewart Indian powwow during Father's Day weekend.
Yes.
And so what are the hours of that?
So the Stewart Father's Day Powwow is a fundraiser for our cultural center and museum.
Okay.
So we use that to raise funds every year to help promote the museum. Tomorrow we kick off at 6:30 p.m. with our first grand entry. We have about 50 vendors that will be there, arts, crafts, and food, and some information booths. Then on Saturday morning, we come back to campus. The museum is hosting a alumni brunch and barbecue for what they call the campus kids. So campus kids are kids that were children of coaches, teachers, matrons that worked there, but they didn't attend. They went to public school, but they lived on campus, so they were the campus kids.
Okay.
And so they're doing a barbecue this afternoon, Saturday afternoon to just reconnect, reunite, share stories.
That's very cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then on Sunday we wrap up with a noon grand entry, and we've had a request for a men's traditional dance in honor of someone's father, actually on Sunday. So that should be something to see.
That's incredibly special.
And on Saturday evening we're doing a what is called an owl dance special. So it's a couples dance, kind of like a 2-step.
Oh, okay.
And so we'll be doing that Saturday. One of the sessions.
That's amazing. I live in the part of the world that used to be the town of Stewart, where the school gets its name from. I'm right under the big S.
Oh, okay.
And I can hear the drums. It's a magical time of year for just that vibe.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
It is.
So how many years has the powwow been going on?
So the school closed in 1980. And not long after that, a group of people started organizing what was called the reunion powwow.
Oh.
So they did it to start to, so people could come back and reconnect because the school was closed so quickly.
Yeah.
People just were dispersed, without being able to say goodbyes or keep in
Sure.
touch. So that's how it started. And then it just kind of evolved into this 3-day event for the Father's Day powwow is how it was renamed. Mostly just because of the date that it fell on.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
and,
exactly.
It
became a tradition.
At the campus, buildings are starting to be revitalized. The museum is open during the powwow. And last year we had about 3,000 people come through on the 3-day event.
Very cool. Very incredible. And I want to say, too, I've only lived here since 2022. And I remember we were staying at a hotel to do house setting. And I saw the little kiosk of all the local attractions. And I instantly wanted to visit the school because the buildings that you mentioned being restored, they're so distinctive and beautiful. And I'm sure, are you, CJ?
I love it. I've been there several times. I absolutely love the grounds themselves. I love being near the school, the museum part. Some of the things that you have on display are just absolutely striking. And to even think that people actually create these baskets and then the dolls. What are the dolls called?
Well, so there are different tribes have different kinds. So there's like the Kachina dolls, which are usually the wood ones that come from the Southwest with the feathers and the masks and the painting. And then there are some other traditional ladies that make soft dolls for carrying, for like baby dolls.
Isn't
so it
that
just
cool?
kind of depends. And right now in the museum, there is a basket exhibit, which is more of a personal one from the education curator at the museum. They're baskets that have come from private collections and that are used. They are actually working
so the
baskets.
working
some
baskets.
Of them,
That is cool.
And so it tells about the different baskets, what they do. There's the fishing baskets. There's the winnowing baskets for pine nut picking, and the hats that some of the tribes wear. She's got some of those in there. So if you get a chance this weekend during the powwow, the museum is open Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 4, and I believe Friday it's closed because we're still setting up.
Right.
But Saturday and
okay.
Sunday it is open 10 to 4 both days.
Okay.
Highly recommend coming out and seeing it. There's a lot of pictures in there. There's one section in the hallway. All the art on one wall is done by students, former students. And
Cool
that
stuff.
is there's
Just
so much
phenomenal.
cool stuff there.
Yeah.
I love going there.
Yeah.
I just like the way everything's set up there because it's enlightening to see that other people create these things,
Yeah,
right? And then the
absolutely.
powwow itself, I love going to the powwow. I love the dance. I love meeting all the people. I guess you would call them performers, right?
Well, we just call them dancers. They're
Dancers?
Just dancers.
Dancers, yeah.
We have some. So our powwow is a little different than other powwows because it's not actually like on a reservation. We're on actually state property.
Right.
But because it's a revitalization of the boarding school and Native American Affairs is located out there, we are, given this time to do this event. And so we have tribes from all over. And so because we're not associated specifically with the tribe, we raise all of our money. It doesn't come
through
from
that event.
like the Washoe tribe.
Right.
Sure.
Tribes donate to us, don't get me wrong. Tribes
Sure.
are very supportive, but they have their own stuff to do too.
Sure.
So when we do this one, we rely mostly on our vendors for making that money. But the dancers that come, we get that a lot of them are just there to dance. They're not there
Right.
to compete necessarily like at other powwows where
Oh,
the competitions
okay.
can be much stiffer.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is more of a reconnecting fellowship community. I mean, we still have competition dancers. We want them there. We want to pay out. We want to see the upcoming talent and the different styles and how they're changing and new regalia, and watching the kids grow.
Aw.
I don't know if you've seen our poster that's out, but the young man that is on our poster, I remember him dancing when he was a little guy. He was probably 10, and now he's a grown man. And he's the star of
I
our
probably
poster.
saw him when he was a
Oh.
kid.
Probably.
Probably him,
so
yes.
We get the families that come back, and that's very exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're just tuning in to the radio station at knbc.org, 95.1 FM, you're listening to the Carson Rural Communities Update with CJ and Laura. And today we have Sarina Nez from the, I don't have it in front of me, so repeat the organization so I don't mess up.
So it's the Stewart Father's Day Powwow,
Yes?
co-hosted by the Nevada Department of Native American Affairs,
Yes.
the Stewart Indian School Cultural Center and Museum, Stewart Indian School Preservation Alliance, and then our other co-sponsors such as ORMAT, Silver State Health Link, I believe.
Wow.
And then Leuna unions. And there's many more. I just don't remember them all off the top of my head.
Yeah, exactly.
But we appreciate every contribution in any way.
Cool.
Yes.
Excellent.
Being
Yeah.
able to talk
Yeah,
about
no,
it and
Fundraising and
so
having
Yes.
people come to see the performers and things like that. So I have a question for you.
Yes.
How long does it take one of the dancers to make one of those costumes?
So the regalia is what it is.
Okay.
It can take years.
Wow.
Really?
A lot of it is gifted. So family members make different parts of the regalia for the person.
Oh, wow.
a lot of the beads, the cones on the jingle dresses all have to be bought. So way back when jingle dresses started coming out as a more popular form of dancing, the cones that make the jingle on the dress,
Uh-huh.
they were made from chew can lids. So like Skull and those.
Wow.
And so people had to make them. They saved the lids, they rolled them, they pinched them, and then would sew them onto the dresses.
Wow.
Well, now
my
you can buy
goodness.
cones, so that's
Yeah.
a lot easier. But still, you put each one on individually. And
Wow.
some of them have hundreds of cones on them. And the men's regalia, the ribbon work, the bead work, the bustles, I mean, even just getting all those feathers for one bustle is quite the undertaking. So it can take years to
Wow.
create your whole regalia. And
Yeah.
like I said, a lot of times it is family,
Mm.
aunties will contribute, maybe the hair ties, and maybe uncle will do a belt, and grandma will do moccasins or something like that. And
That is
so,
too cool.
yeah, it all comes together, and that's why it's so personal and sacred to people,
Yes.
because they are these gifts that they've inherited.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so that is why powwow etiquette, I'll just throw this out here since we're kind of on the subject. If you do come, and we really want you to, please feel free to take pictures of anyone in the arena.
Okay.
Outside of the arena,
Right.
ask people.
Ask people.
Ask
Ask
permission.
people.
Yeah.
And just do not touch anyone.
No.
Approach them. Hello, may I take your picture? You're beautiful. I love it. Whatever you want to say. Just don't touch. And
Sure.
be,
Yeah,
always
I
be
would agree.
respectful.
And,
Yes,
and I
exactly.
think, too, that sometimes what I noticed is that some people have set up a space that's theirs for the family, for the extended family, where they have the chairs. And you obviously, a visitor doesn't want to encroach upon that space.
Correct. So
Yeah.
with the powwow, especially with dancers and what we refer to as royalty, so the princesses from different powwows or organizations that come, they bring their pop-up shades and they camp out, so to speak, for the weekend. That's your
Sure.
spot. You bring your chairs, your cooler, and you're set. Those people do come out. We have shades set up at 3 p.m. on Friday for the public to come and do their pop-ups, and then they're camped out for the weekend. But we do also have bleacher seating for those that are just coming to visit, maybe get some food, shop a
Spectators,
little.
things,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
then in front of the bleachers, there's a little open grass area for chairs if you want to bring your lawn chairs or whatever
Yeah.
and sit there. So it's not all camped out, but
Sure.
seating can get difficult.
Yeah.
Okay.
But-
and are there any food trucks or anything like that?
So this year we do have, I believe, 4 Indian taco stands.
Ooh.
Lady Tamales will be joining us.
Yay.
Wild West Burgers, he is a food truck.
All right.
Uh-huh.
And Tomo's Shaved Ice and Futsal Bar.
There's going to be a lot of food there.
There's gonna be a
quite
ton
bit
of food,
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then, of course, all of our arts and crafts vendors
Yeah.
will
Wow.
be out there, too. So
All right, so
be ready to shop. I am.
Really is one of the, yes.
yes, have fun. Get some souvenirs.
Yeah.
Are there any paintings? I don't remember if there's any paintings.
I think I have one artist who is coming that does sell prints. I'm
Oh.
not sure if they're actual paintings, but I know you
Okay.
have prints.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think what else we've got. There's just such a variety of items.
Sure.
Yeah.
We do have one lady who is bringing, she sells fabric. So for making regalia,
Okay.
she brings her fabric, or making ribbon skirts. She makes
Nice.
that kind of stuff.
All right.
And then other folks or dancers or whatever might choose some fabric for the
Yeah.
following year or
Yeah.
whatever.
I got some fabric from her last year.
Oh,
I haven't
wow.
done anything with it yet, but I got it.
That's okay. You've got the
I've got
plan
the
in the
plan.
mind, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's all
exactly.
locked in.
Exactly.
Awesome.
So what is the youngest dancer right now? How old is the youngest dancer?
We have had newborns.
Wow.
Their families bring them out, and they do what is called a welcoming to the circle.
Oh.
So they bring the baby out with the family. There's a little blessing, and then there's an honor song, and everyone dances and honors the new child. So we've
Wow.
had them as young as a newborn.
Wow.
Amazing.
So then,
then-
with that being said, on the opposite side of the spectrum, how old is the oldest person that's performing?
I believe our oldest dancer is one of the alumni, and her name is Josie, and I believe Josie is 100 years old.
Holy.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
think.
Wow.
She may call me out on that, but I
Wow.
think she's very close.
Wow.
If not 100, she's very close.
That is phenomenal.
See
I believe
see what
she's
dancing
our
can do for
oldest
you.
living.
It's
yeah.
good for your
when
longevity.
you dance all the time,
You
yes.
know?
Exactly.
That is so true. I look at some of these girls that dance the fancy shawl, and some of these songs can get long. They're longer than like your average pop song.
Okay.
So you're 4-5 minutes out there dancing at a fast pace.
Wow.
And I can't
With-
imagine
and
a
with all
jingle
of that
dress is
light.
no.
Yeah.
It's that's
so
that
you've got
feels
some weight
yeah,
on you out
yeah.
there, and then in this heat, and
Yeah.
it just, I'm like, man, that's an athlete. That
Yeah.
is an athlete.
I agree. Totally agree.
How many tribes come to do the powwow who are participating?
You
Like-
know, we don't necessarily track that data.
Okay.
Because we get them from all over. I can tell you,
Gosh.
people come from Idaho, Utah, Oregon, Washington, California, Arizona, New Mexico.
That's amazing.
Those are my vendors that I know.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are coming from those areas, and dancers usually
Follow
come with the vendors.
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
follow the drums.
And then I imagine if some of this does start from the alumni of the school, because I know that by 1980 the school was accepting students from all over as well. So I bet
Yeah.
that helped develop a real alliance with a lot of the region.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so with the powwow, do you keep a tally of how much money you make that can be, I guess, gifted to the school museum?
Yes.
Okay. And so that's done each year. So you pretty much probably know how much you've made for the year, right? Each year.
After the powwow, we'll know how much the powwow raised for the museum that we'll donate to that.
What's another way that the public could help support the museum?
So there's, the easiest, there's a donation box at the desk in the museum. You can drop change in there. You can mail a check. You can come by and drop a check. You can do it this weekend if you want to.
That's
Museum
right.
staff will be there. Our director, Josh Bondi, Chris Gibbons, who's the lead curator, and Melanie Smokey, she is our education curator. They will all be there this weekend. So any one of our staff would be happy to accept a donation on behalf of the museum
Okay.
or the powwow, because
Okay.
they're very much connected, and we appreciate any kind of donation, whether it's
sure.
$1, if it's just
Sure.
buying raffle tickets or buying a taco,
Right.
we're there. We
Right.
appreciate it because we love bringing this every year. For me, it is so much fun. Once we get to the grand entry.
Yeah, the grand
Today,
right now. I know it's
yeah,
probably
it's a little hectic, but
Yeah, right now.
it's all coming
And
together.
we're so grateful that you took some time to come down and talk to us too.
Yes,
More
definitely.
than excited.
Thank you
about
very
that.
much. Because
Appreciate the
I
invitation.
kind of sort of asked you almost at the last minute, but that's okay. We got your bio, and one of the things I wanted to ask you is there a specific website that folks could go to learn more about the school museum as well as the powwow?
Yes, so right now we have some information on the Department of Native American Affairs website for the powwow. There's also a link to the museum's website. And you
Okay.
can follow both on Facebook for different events or classes that are
So go to
happening
the
at
first
the museum.
one, right?
Yeah.
And so what's that website address?
The DNAA is www.dnaa, I think, and
DNAA.
and
Okay.
I believe it's .gov.
.gov.
.gov,
Okay.
yeah.
DNAA.gov.
Yeah.
And so, do you ever give your phone number out if someone wants to participate in another year or so?
My phone number is all over the posters, so yeah, it's out
Yeah,
there.
it's out there.
Oh, it's out there.
Although I'm not at my desk right now this week, but
Yeah.
but yeah, if anyone has questions, they could call 775-687-8333. That's our main line.
8333. See, I didn't have that number.
Ah,
so I was calling
that's what it was
something
then.
either in a 05 or an 08.
That's me.
And so I didn't have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 3
You have my direct line.
I'll have it in there
the
next
speed
time.
dial.
So, but that's so cool. I mean, it takes a year to put together your regalia, right?
It can take more than
or it sounds
maybe
like generations
more.
if it's
Yeah,
got pieces of
generations
the
too.
family
and
on
pieces
it.
do get passed down.
Yeah. No, that's
From
a
one
a
generation to another, or like if maybe a daughter decides she doesn't want to dance anymore, she may pass her regalia to another a sister or a cousin or a niece or something.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
I'm impressed.
I am impressed too. You know, this has been phenomenal. We're almost out of time. We're kind of getting out there,
Wow.
but I want to say the Stewart Indian School website is the place to go for anyone that would like to know more about the history. We didn't even have a chance to talk about that, but you've done a phenomenal job of creating a timeline on that. I think the oral history that you offer to people when they go visit the campus, they can listen and hear stories of each one of the buildings. What else is on that website? Like photographs? Tremendous amount of photographs, yes.
And if there's anyone out there that is listening that attended Stewart, knew families at Stewart, had faculty, we would really like you to come in and maybe look at some pictures and help us identify people if you can.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
share your photos if you have any that we won't keep originals.
Yeah.
Unless you give them to us, but we would like to scan, and we're just still trying to collect a lot of stuff.
This really is a living, ongoing history, and the build it went out of business. I'm sorry, the school was closed in 1980, and then there was this other long process by which it became the museum, which I think took about 40 years,
Yeah,
didn't it?
because the museum didn't open until 2019, I believe.
Yeah,
Wow.
It
yeah.
has not been open very long.
No,
Because it was scheduled to open and then COVID hit.
And then COVID hit, yeah, which is, that's. But it is here now. It's one of Carson City's extraordinarily wonderful stories to get to know. Both and like I said, we didn't even talk about the mason work there, the masonry, which anybody who's familiar with it, you spot that work all over town. You know,
Yes.
there's a cottage right by the Mills Park that's one
the
of
same family.
same family, yeah. And so, again, all I can say is thank you so much. Maybe we'll have you back to talk more about the history.
Sure, that'd be
Yeah.
great.
A real quick thing. For those who are new to the area and have never been to a powwow, how do they get to it?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so directions to the powwow. You're going to take 395 and you're going to turn east onto Snyder Avenue.
Snyder.
You'll follow Snyder down. Once you get past the churches, to your immediate right, there's going to be a sign that says State of Nevada Facility. That is actually Stewart Campus.
Okay.
If you Google it, it's 5500 Snyder Avenue. And as soon as you pull in, you'll see the front lawn full of vendors. Follow the road around. The arena will be on your right-hand side.
You can't miss
You
it.
can't miss it. No.
But I wanted to make sure folks who are
I
new to the
appreciate
area, it might be their first powwow that they've ever gone to. And,
And I would say
Bring
bring
Dad.
that sunscreen,
bring the sunscreen.
Bring your
yep, and-
sunscreen, a hat if you need to.
a hat,
Yep.
and a little bottle of water.
We
you know.
anticipate
and Dad
being
and
hot.
Grandpa.
Yeah.
Bring them
Yeah.
all.
Bring your and this is the perfect Father's Day thing to do.
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Yes. Please
Well,
come out and see us.
Yes, and thank you so much for coming here. I'm glad you made it here.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Lots of information. I really love the powwows. I really do.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
very
please come.
family
Open to the
oriented.
public, no admission. Everybody just come on out and visit, and we're there all day. So you come, do your thing, hang out.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how much time we have, dearie?
Well, we're kind of rounding up to our last minute, but we do have enough time again to thank our underwriter,
Yes.
Nevada Rural Communities, or as we like to call them, RSVP. Just a reminder, they're going to be our guest coming up on the 25th, right? We're going to get to talk
Yes.
to them. And what we want to remind you of is that they have their fundraiser this 4th of July, which will be out at Eagle Valley Golf Course with a dinner, family activities, and fireworks spectacular. So you can find details for that at nsrsvp.org. And again, we're so grateful to have them as our underwriters.
Great.
And we're very,
Thank
very
you.
grateful to have Sarina today as our guest. This has been
Great.
fantastic.
Thank you, Sarina.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay. Are we ready to say bye?
We are. So I'm
Okay.
gonna,
Well, bye-bye, everybody. We love you.
Bye-bye.